Well, hello there. Welcome back. What's happening, guys? Elton McFall here. Sorry if I sound a little groggy, but although it's almost 1 o'clock p.m. on a Saturday, what are we today? The 8th, the 9th of January 2021, I think. But it's the first time I speak today. So that's the single life for you, the life of a bachelor. So, yeah, if some of you who like model cars or you build them like me, or you love old cars and trucks, you might have remembered seeing this kit that I showed real quick when I finished my 59 Chevy Impala model. And I've actually started work already on this thing. I think it was late last week. I started painting by hand some of the parts. And anyway, there could be more on that in a moment. But, before I continue, I mean, I bought this kit, I think 2 years ago at mostly a toy store. Like so many toy stores, they become slash hobby because hobby shops are just disappeared. And this kit cost me $70, and it was the most I ever paid actually for a plastic model kit. But I mean, look at the box art alone is just fantastic. This kit actually did come out, I think, 2 years ago, but it's been reissued like I think more than once by good old AMT there, also known as Round Two. But look at that box art; it's amazing. Of course, this is your quintessential American Detroit diesel cab over fire truck that its design dates back to, I don't know. I think they started making these like 50s and up, maybe even earlier. So anyway, as you can see here on on my desk here, I got lots of paints here that I've been using. I've never spent so much time actually painting parts on a model, it's fun, but the fumes are not fun. Unfortunately, as you can see, this is like my office here. It's just a small room. I'm gonna stop here a second. This is just like a small room, basically. This was basically, it is my office where I do most of my work, but this was really a bedroom. As you can see, I never mentioned it as the color, the baby blue. This was probably, whatever, originally a baby's room or a little boy and girl or something like that. My room is, of course, on the other side. And so it's not a lot of space, and I have to concoct the room so that the fumes don't escape it. You can see right here, I've got all the tape sealed off all the gaps on the door here. I don't think I ever showed that. Even the bottom, I got the cardboard here to keep the fumes out, which generally works. But I mean, if it was a really windy day with the wind from the north, the north is this way, even though there's a building there, it'll still come in. It was coming in more yesterday. So anyway, so I've never built a kit, and I'm not even near halfway being done, where there were so many pieces that I had to paint. And unfortunately, like look at this. There's so many parts. Look, this is part of the ladder. There you got. This is also part of the ladder. There's the rear piece. There's the body panels with the doors for compartments. And actually, when I painted this alone, the yellow. This wasn't the original yellow was supposed to be. I have one of these little Tamiya spray paint cans right here. And then I had only bought this years ago to paint a Caterpillar truck motor, and I don't know why, it was like almost empty. I said, shit, are you serious? Am I going to run out of that? So I went to good old Canadian Tire and I bought some regular paint, which is not a hose anyway on the price. Again, more parts of these, the rear box part, And again, this is for the rear. There's your turntable there for the ladder, all painted silver. And it just goes on and on. There's just so much. So when I said originally that it would take me 2 months to build it, it's not going to take me 2 months, but I'm definitely not going to be done I don't think I'll be done in 2 weeks, that's for sure. Even though I work on my own accord as a YouTuber, and I sell stuff on Kijiji. But he said I did pay more attention though to painting, like in the past, sometimes I paint something and I didn't put enough paint on it. I did it too quick, so once again, giving a lot of things 2 coats. There's the other part of that huge ladder, huge. But again, really, as a guy, I'm subscribed to what's this channel again? The HP guys, I think HP, like Hewlett Packard. They review it. This guy reviews and builds kits, and he reviewed it, and it's true. It really is excellent. The casting is excellent. There's not too much flash on things. Proportions are great. Details are fantastic. Some more of the parts here. there's ladders. Jesus Christ, must be like 10 ladders for this truck. It's amazing. Look at, sorry, things are in disarray here. Look at all the ladders here. Look at 2, 3, 4, 5. It's crazy. You know? Oh yeah, I'll show you the decals here. Look at these decals, fantastic. So I'm going to try to do a fire department that had a yellow and white American LaFrance, because you know me, the past two kits, this is the third kit in a row I built where it's two-tone. Before was that Impala, and then before that was the 50 Merc. And I don't know, I've seen this a couple of times, I guess, over the years online or in books, and I'm like, yeah, I want to do it yellow and white, why not? You know, everybody's doing red, so. And here's the cab in question. And I've just finished that yesterday. It's pretty much more shinier in the front, unfortunately, than the sides. That's not a really big deal because I'd already put like a couple of coats under that with the Tamiya can, spray paint can there. And made a mistake over here where I let the tape stick on there. Well, I guess it wasn't dry enough, but it's not the end of the world because there'll be a lot of shit on there anyway, lights and sirens, and very accurate, very nice. Something I screwed up over here. I'm trying to see here. There were these posts right here, one there and one here. And cutting them off at the top, there's support so that you don't break the pillar here. But right there, I took off a little bit more where my thumb is, and yeah, there we go. So I had to fix that. I'm very satisfied about that. Now, a few weeks ago, I went with my friend Ed. We took a car ride in his Chevy Astro van, and we were at this place in Laval called Princess Auto. But they also sell stuff that people use related to cars and parts and stuff and repairs. And this is this mat here, which costs like, I don't know, $30 or something. It's a heavy gauge mat. I don't know if it's made of silicone or what, but this is one of the smartest things I ever bought. I'm serious. Because if you've been watching my videos a long time, you know that this table, I got the cloth there because it's all scratched underneath from all the cutting of magazines and stuff and books. Same thing with my desk over here. So, yeah, I'm really like totally thrilled about it. It's so much easier to find parts and cutting things. I don't have to worry about anything. Oh yeah, and look at this. Just to show you, look at all the chrome on this baby. Look at that. All the checker plate. Just amazing. So, you know, when you look at a kit and you go, wow, $70, that's a lot of money. Yeah, but when you build these things and you know that the styrene isn't cheap to make anymore, and it's just even more higher quality, I think, than it ever was. Look at the bumper. The chrome is fantastic. You know, people can say what they want about things being made in Mexico or China or whatever. Look, if it was crap, they wouldn't have that stuff built there, you know? Come on. Look, more ladders. Oh, there's my Detroit diesel motor, which I think I pretty much finished assembling and painting. This is actually not the correct green. The green is more of a drab, non-metallic, but I had bought this recently, I think, at the clear-out sale at Udisco. And said, yeah, you know what, that's perfect. Because anyway, it's really funny that this engine has, it's not focusing well. Let's see if I can set it down maybe. Yeah, it's really weird that that this kit has those chrome valve covers and the chrome supercharger and all this stuff because, you know, fire trucks or whatever commercial truck didn't have these things chrome. So I thought it was kind of weird even, you know. Looks very good, very happy with it, even though it's going to be really covered, you won't see much of it. And I think that's about it for now. I got my frame done here. A little bit worried though about something. If any of you guys have built this kit, please let me know if you had the same thing happen where you put the front and rear end together. Because look, the thing is, let me see if I can show you here. Okay, if you look at it, it looks to me as if the front or the rear is too high. The rear is too high or the front is too low, and I'm worried that when I put the cab on, the frame and that body, it's not going to look right, you know, with the wheels on it. So I don't want to have to take apart. I'd rather, you know, take apart one of those front ends or rear end first and fix it so that it's level. Because I don't know, maybe it's like that. Because when you look, oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, good thing. Oh, here's part of the interior, by the way. Okay, whatever. Not a big deal, making that very plain. You know, I did it brown. Apparently it's supposed to be black, but whatever. So this needs a little bit more work. Dashboard, steering wheel, I think I might even post this right now, actually. That's what's great about these phones. But actually, after this, I have to take a break and take care of an order for somebody who bought some ads. So anyway, another thing I forgot to touch on. Oh man, it's these instructions. These are the coolest. Not only is this might be turn out to be the most epic kit I've ever made, but the instructions as well are freaking epic. Look at this. It's like a booklet. It's like a magazine. Look how beautiful that is. You think I'm going to throw that out? No way. I'm definitely not going to throw out the box. Aero Chief 1000 series. Look at this. And because it's such a large kit, you know, like look how large everything is. I mean, I'm visually impaired. You know, that's a huge big deal. Look at that. I mean, usually when you work on a model car kit, it's like what, half the size of that maybe. So again, with poor eyesight like me, it's much easier, much better to read. That's just paint. And very thorough. So far, so good. Easy to read. But again, there's my chassis and wheels. I'm just not totally sure I have that looking right. But again, if you could get back to me on that if you built it. You know, just beautiful. I'm just thrilled with this. This terrific purchase, just like this green matting here, which of course I forgot to mention can be also helpful for measuring, but for my case, it's just to give you an idea how scratched this is underneath. Look, that's just to show you a little bit. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I think I'll probably do one more update video sometime later on. I don't know when, and then I'll show you the finished product outside, of course, in the sun. So, thanks very much for watching. Take care, adios, and have a nice day or evening. And by the way, of course, if you're interested in any of these things to buy, you're welcome to come over, but I will be wearing a mask, and I urge you to be wearing a mask as well, too. So, yeah, but if you're interested in something I have, I can also meet you at the door. Okay. Thanks again for watching, and take care. Oh, and where's my, oh yeah, let's finish with this guy actually, fittingly. This picture I bought months ago at a secondhand store. I think it's a, oh, I can't remember. It looks like a fire truck I rode, and I don't know why the name is a Bickel Seagrave. That's what it looks like. Yeah, very cool stuff. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys, and take care. Bye-bye.